Good morning everyone. Good day everyone. Maayong adlaw ka natong tanan. Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. So, today we delve into the inspiring world of Filipino entrepreneurship, celebrating the ingenuity, resilience, and vision of individuals who have shaped the Philippine business landscape. We'll be exploring the stories of 10 remarkable entrepreneurs highlighting their journeys to success, the challenges they overcame, and the lasting impact they've had in our economy and society. From innovative startups to established industry giants, that these individuals represent the diverse and dynamic spirit of Filipino enterprise. Join us, we uncover the secrets behind the achievements and draw inspirations from their remarkable success. Tara na! One of the top entrepreneurs in the Philippines is Henry C. He said that you have to have a dream, whether big or small, then plan, focus, work hard, and be very determined to achieve your goals. And there is no substitute for hard work. Henry C. was a Chinese-Filipino business magnate, investor, and philanthropist. He was the founder of SM Investments Corporations and one of the largest conglomerates in the Philippines. Henry C. was born in Xiamen, China in 1994 and died in 2019, widely considered as the father of the Philippine retail. He ranked as the country's richest man for 11 successive years, according to Forbes magazine, which estimates his net worth at 19 billion US dollar, about 1.5 trillion pesos. According to Forbes, he was the 52nd richest person in the world last year, beating out bold name tycoons like Elon Musk and Rupert Murdoch and George Soros. Henry C's story is a classic tale of immigrant success, marked by vision, hard work, and deep understanding of the Filipino market. He immigrated to the Philippines with his family at the age of 12. Then, they started a small sari-sari store, a small neighborhood convenience store, which was unfortunately destroyed during the World War II. This setback, however, didn't deter the young Henry C. After the war, with limited sources, Henry C. began a small shoe business. He quickly recognized the potential for growth in the retail sector and with astute business acumen, gradually expanded his offerings. He understood the needs and desires of the Filipino consumer and focused on providing quality goods and affordable prices. This customer-centric approach became a cornerstone of his business philosophy. Henry C's vision extended beyond just selling shoes. He saw the potential for modernizing the retail landscape in the Philippines. He envisioned large, organized shopping malls that would offer a wide variety of products and services under one roof, of a concept that was relatively new to the country at that time. This vision led to the creation of the first SM Show Mart department store, which revolutionized the shopping experience of Filipinos. The growth of SM was not without its challenges. Henry C. faced numerous obstacles, including economic downturns, political instability, and competitions from established retailers. However, his unwavering belief in the potentials of Philippine market, coupled with his resilience and adaptability, allowed him to overcome these hurdles. He constantly innovated, introducing new concepts and services to attract customers and stay ahead of the competition. Henry C's he empowered that grow exponentially, expanding beyond retail to include banking, real estate, and other ventures. He became one of the wealthiest men in the Philippines and a highly respected figure in the business community. Beyond his business achievements, he was also known for his philanthropic activities through the SM Foundation, which supports education, healthcare, and other social development programs. Henry's story is an inspiring example of how hard work, vision, and deep understandings of market can lead to remarkable success. He transformed the Philippine retail landscape and left a lasting legacy that continues to impact the lives of millions. In conclusion, Henry C., who turned a show business into SM Investments, one of Philippines' largest conglomerates, died at age 94 on January 19, 2019. He also started out of learning the ropes of retail beside his father in the family's convenience store. After saving enough money, he went out on his own and started his first business with a footwear shop. She topped the Forbes Philippine Rich list for 11 years and rose through 2018 and was worth estimated 19 billion US dollar when he died. To this day, I repeat to my people what my father told me. You have to make sure your food tastes really good. Tony Tan Kang Chong is one of the entrepreneurs, a successful entrepreneurs in the Philippines. He was born on January 5, 1953, and then in the undivided province of Davao, and now called Davao del Sur. To Chinese immigrant parents from Fujian, his father worked in a restaurant in China and as cook in a Buddhist monastery in the Manila before setting up his restaurant in Davao City. Tony Tan Kang Chong attended high school at Chiang Kai-shek College and graduated from the University of Santo Tomas with a degree chemical engineering in 1975. Tan had initially planned his fledgling nascent company to be an ice cream parlor when he founded Jollibee and then added dishes such as burgers, french fries, and fried chicken. Tony Tan Kang Chong is now the president and the CEO of Jollibee Foods Corporation, the biggest fast food restaurant in the chain in the Philippines. He born in a poor family who migrated from southeastern China to the Philippines in search for a better life. He became involved in the restaurant business from an early age when his father opened a restaurant. The family restaurant became profitable with the help of all family members, and this success enabled Mr. Kang Chong to pursue a degree in chemical engineering in Manila. At the age of 22, he inspired by a visit to an ice cream plant. He set out to gain his own foothold in the restaurant business. Relying on family savings, he says he sees a franchising opportunity with Mongolia Dairy Ice Cream and opened 2 ice cream parlors. In response to customer requests, he added hot meals and sandwiches to the menu, which soon proved a lot more popular than ice cream. Then 3 years later, in 1978, he decided to capitalize on this development, discontinued the Mongolia franchise, and converted his parlor into fast food outlets. And then he realized that he needed a brand name and logo for his new business. Mr. Kang Chong and his family decided on using a smiling red bee. And they chose a bee because of its association with hard work. And because honey, it represents a sweet things in life. The jolly prefix was intended to connote happiness and also an enjoyment. Then Jollibee invested millions of pesos to register the bee trademark in the Philippines and other key countries. And helped by the smart marketing and advertising strategies, the mark struck a chord with the public. From a rather crude, strange-looking bee that no bank dared to touch back in 1978. Then, Jollibee and his cheeky smile today have become synonymous with a truly Filipino success story that is now a source of patriotic pride. And estimated that the Jollibee brand is now worth several billion pesos, and Mr. Kang Chong's point out. And the trademarks increase a lot of value to our businesses. He explains to the consumer, they represent either trust in the company or trust in the brand. They will remember that the brand connotes very tasty food and also the experience. the ambience, the service, and they also proud to be part of the brand. Then today, Jollibee Foods Corporation uses 8 proprietary brands, including Jollibee for their core fast food business, Greenwich for their pizza and pasta chain, and Chowking for their oriental food outlets. Owns many trademarks including Be Happy, Yum Burger, Chicken Joy, and Amazing Aloha, and has registered all of its logos, some of them in several countries. In conclusion, Tony Tan Kangchong is the founder and chairman of Jollibee Foods and one of the world's fastest growing Asian restaurant chains. Jollibee also operates eateries in the Philippines and overseas, from Singapore to the UK and UK to the US. Jollibee sells Filipino, Chinese, American, and European dishes adapted to a quick serve and affordable format. With the partner of agsci II, Kang Chong also owns a stake in developer Double Dragon. In July 2024, Jollibee announced its 238 million US dollar acquisitions of a 70% stake in Compose Coffee, a Southern Korean cafe chain with close to 2,500 stores all over the world. The next one successful entrepreneurs in the Philippines is Gregorio G. Sanchez Jr. Gregorio G. Sanchez Jr. is a civil engineering by professions, formerly engaged in civil construction works. He served as provincial board member in Cebu City, where one of his concerns was the malnutrition among the pigs being raised. On his own, he went into research and performed experiments using only pots and pans and a small tank as his equipment. His persistence finally led to the development of food supplement that would smother the bad bacteria in livestock, which he called lactopapy probiotic bacteria. The success of probiotic bacteria developed by Engineer Sanchez later on gained global recognition as a superior bacterial strain for its ability to restore good bacteria to the body. This gave the engineer greater confidence for developing a health drink, which is called Lactovitail, and personal care products like as soap, shampoos, and toothpaste with lactopaphy as an important ingredients. As a result, his lactopaphy products are now being exported to Norway, France, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Japan, and the US. Then the US FDA issued its approval for the product in 2005, while locally garnering recognitions for product excellence from different award-giving bodies. Gregorio G. Sanchez is another rags to riches history in the entrepreneurs or in the business country. Then he managed to beat all odds and survive poverty is truly an inspiring one. Today, aside from being a reputable politician, he also known to be the inventor and the founder of Lactopapy Corporations. Together, let's be inspired with with history of the Gregorio Sanchez Jr. Coming from impoverished life is not easy from the young Gregorio. He was born to his poor parents who were locally community in Tubaran, located at the rear side of Cebu province facing Negros Oriental. He even needed to walk barefooted to able to finish his primary education at Tuburan Elementary School and his secondary education at the University of San Jose Recoletos. After finishing his high school there, his family decided to try life at the inner city, so they transferred, hoping to find greener pastures, and the whole family moved to the Cebu City. Then the young Greg woke up early morning and went shining shoes and selling newspaper in the city. Which is, Gregorio, ang iyang trabaho is nagtrapura sa kanang sa sapatos for mga rich man. And also, he kanang nagtinda siya og newspaper. As without it, kung wala to, he cannot go to college as his parents bear nothing to spend for his education. Being a hardworking young boy, Greg was able to send himself in college. He took up engineering at the same university in 1960. His looks were really noticeable for all engineering students there. He was only one who wore shorts because he cannot afford to buy a much longer pants. But his impoverishment did not stop the young Greg from dreaming. Although he struggled really hard, and he was able to finish his degree and pass the board exam in 1965. It was the beginning of the better life for the family. Then, since Greg has been brought up with a right work values and ethics, he has been immediately recognized by the Cebu Contractors Associations for his capability in sparkling exemplary performance in the power generating business and for winning a multi-million power contract. It was a major breakthrough, not only for Greg but for his whole family. He realized that little by little, he's living the life he has long imagined. So, nagtikadugay na imagine niya nga, oh, nakuha na niya ang iyang dream nga, makakuan siya sa from poor to become rich. Nakahinay-hinay na siya og ka-rich. Then after that, political turmoil was experienced by the whole country. The late President Marcos announced martial law which has set new limits and boundaries for the Filipino people. The young Greg is among the many professionals who strongly opposed the regime and fought hard to bring Marcos down. That being done, Marcos lost his power in 1986 and late President Cory assumed the presidency. Because of Greg's efforts to oust the president, his loyalty was well awarded, and he was appointed at the President Cory Aquino as provincial board member of Cebu Province, recognizing his wielded dictum in a fearless tone to uphold freedom in the country, and also denouncing martial rule in demonstrations in the streets of Cebu, looking for freedom lying under the feet of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos. Today, Engineer Greg is not only a reputable politician, but also a very established world entrepreneur. From walking barefooted just to reach the school, he can buy any luxury car he wants. He also has received numerous awards for his works, including Ernst in Young Entrepreneur of the Year of the Philippines in 2005. Awardee chosen Socially Responsible Entrepreneurship for the Year in 2006 and a Most Outstanding Alumni of University of San Jose, Recoletos in 2003. His product has also been awarded. Lactovitail is 2004 Asia Pacific Awardee as Outstanding Health Drink of the Elite Asia Pacific Awards Committee of the National Consumer Affairs Foundation. And also in 2004, National Consumers Quality Awardee as Top Food Supplement and Health Drink Product Brand. Also, in 2004, Philippine Business Excellence Awardee for being the #1 food supplement National Shoppers Choice Annual Awardee for 2004 as Top Food Supplement Consumers League of the Philippines Foundation. And Who's Ho in the Philippines 2004 Consumers Choice Awardee as Best Food Supplement Health Drink Products Brand and 2004 Buyer's Choice Award Supplement. Last but not the least, top entrepreneurs in the Philippines is Joe Magsaysay. Joe Magsaysay Jr. is best known for being Mr. Potato Corner, having established the flavored fries franchise and shepherding its phenomenal growth from the onset. Potato Corner went from one small food cart in 1992 to 70 stores in 1994, up to 120 in 1997, and currently at 1,100 stores in the Philippines, with 200 stores overseas. Potato Corner earned a record of 1 billion pesos in sales in 2015, and with its presence in 11 countries, is now considered an international brand. He rose through the ranks, moving from management trainee to its board of directors within the space of a decade. He credits his success to the mentorship of Wendy's Philippines president, former finance secretary Jose T. Pardo, who encouraged him to push through with his flavored fries food concept even as he was working at Wendy's. Mr. Joe Magsaysay Jr. also served as general manager of Mr. Donut in 1999, growing its stores from 250 to 800 by the time he left in 2001. Given his entrepreneurial savvy, Mr. Joe Magsaysay has been recipient of numerous awards, namely the Franchise Excellence Hall of Fame in 2003, the MVP Bossing Award in 2011, the Entrepreneur Award of the Year in 2016, and the 2019 AIM Triple, a Distinguished Alumni Achievement Award. Mr. Joe Magsaysay Jr. earned his Master Entrepreneurship degree from the Asian Institute of Management in 2001 and completed the Owner or the President Management Program at the Harvard Business School in 2016. Mr. Magsaysay is a founding member of the Association of Filipino Franchisors. Franchisors or incorporations, serve on the board of the Philippine Franchise Association, is a member of Management Associations of the Philippines or the MAP, and the Philippine Chamber of the Commerce and Industry. But before niya naabot ang kadto nga mga award, before he become rich, Joe Magsaysay journey is a classic one of a rags to riches story, fueled by hard work, vision, and a keen understanding of a food industry. He was not born into wealth or privilege family, but his success was earned through dedications and a willingness to learn. Magsaysay's entrepreneurial spirit was evident even during his student days. He was not just focused on his studies. He was working various jobs to make ends meet, including stint as a janitor at Wendy's. So nagtrabaho siya as a janitor at the Wendy's Incorporation. This experience, while perhaps humble beginnings, proved invaluable, and he didn't just clean floors. He observed and absorbed everything about the business. So, habang nagtrabaho siya sa Wendy's as a janitor, nagkuan siya like iya gi-obserbahan kung unsa jud ang kanang pagpadagan sa usa ka business, from customer service to operations. His dedication did not go unnoticed. He rose through the ranks of Wendy's, demonstrating his aptitude for business. Eventually, he became a member of the board of directors. This gave him a front row seat for the inner workings workers of successful fast food chain, providing him with invaluable insights into management, strategy, in the food industry as a whole. The seed for Potato Corner was planted by his brother-in-law, Ricky Montalbano, who had experience with flavored popcorn, and also Joe Magsaysay Jr. recognized the potential for a similar concept with French fries. He saw a gap in the between and envisioned a product that could be both delicious and widely appealing. In 1992, Potato Corner was born, starting as a humble food cart. Magsaysay experience at Wendy's proved crucial. He understood the importance of quality, consistency, and efficient operations. He also recognized the power of franchising as means of rapid expansion. Potato Corner's growth was not accidental. It was the result of Magsaysay's strategic thinking and his understanding of the market. He focused on the developing unique and appealing flavors, ensuring consistent quality across all locations in the Philippines. And building a strong brand, the franchising model allowed him to expand rapidly, leveraging the resources of drive-off franchises. Joe Magsaysay's success was not handed to him. It was built on the foundations of hard work, perseverance, and willingness to learn from every experience, from cleaning floors to sitting on the board of directors. Suliman, grabe daig ka ng kaagi si Joe Magsaysay before he ka ng naabot niya ang board of directors. And he also credits Jose T. Prado, the president of Wendy's Philippines, as a significant mentor and a guide in his journey. Today, Potato Corner is a global brand, a testament to Joe Magsaysay Jr.'s vision and entrepreneurial spirit. His story is an inspiration, demonstrating that with hard work, determination, and a good idea, anyone can achieve remarkable success. He's gone from a working student to a highly successful businessman, a truly example of the from rags to riches. He is one of the entrepreneurs who is from rags to riches. So, before di ay nakamit ni in conclusion, before niya nakamit ang kanang board of directors, before siya na-reach, daghan siya kaagi. Like, niagi siya og kanang janitor, but usa de sa iyang pagka-janitor, iya di obserbahan niya ang kanang pamaagi sa usa ka market. Kung unsaon jud papaagi para ma-improve, para well-known market siya. And then, pag-observe niya, eskwela, and then, he became a board of directors. Nga iya rang damgo, iya rang plan. And, karon, tanawa karon, all over the world, internationally, the Potato Corner was developed. And Joe Magsaysay is one of the kanang entrepreneurs successful in the country. And that's all.
2,000 years later.
So, paano nga ba nagsimula ang Mang Inasal? At sino nga ba si Mang Inasal? So, before that, let's talk about the story behind the success of Edgar Injapsia II. So, Edgar Injapsia II is the founder of the Mang Inasal. So, you all know that because that's one of the most famous food chain here in the Philippines. So, Edgar was born on 1977 in Iloilo City, but he grew up in Ross City in Capiz. So before we proceed to the story behind the success of Edgar, so let us all know what is the story behind the name Injap. So the Injap name is the Injap name is agnay na niya since bata pa siya. So the story behind that is his father is half Filipino and half Chinese, which is for us we call them Incheck, and his mother is a half Filipino and half Japanese. So Incheck and Japanese, which so Injap. So that's the story behind his palayaw. So aside that, so the story began. So Injap, 10 years old pa lang si Injap, ga-help or gatrabaho na siya, ga-work na siya sa grocery store sa iyang mother, sa iyang parents. So dito siya nakaibaw unsa ang papatagan o business. So instead nga manundog siya sa iban bata nga gaduwa siya, ga-help sa grocery store sa iya parents. So dito siya nakahibaw o sa papadagan ng business. So pagdawat niya, pagtungtong niya college, iyagi take ang program nga architecture in University of San Agustin in Iloilo. So there he studied architecture, but iya drop out 1 year before siya mo graduate kay iya lagi sundo ng iyang heart, which is gusto niya magnegosyo. 20 years old si Edgar and job siya. So, na-convince na niya ang parents sa iyang mga classmates para ma-invest sa iyang ipatukot niya business, which is the People's Hotel. So, hantod ka rin na aghapon na siya. And then also, naabot siya mga gagmay-gagmay ng mga business, which is a laundry shop and a photo developing center. So, but aside dili gapon siya satisfied sa iyang mga business kay gusto niya nga kanang business nga mudako jud siya ug madala niya bisag asa pa siya. So tung 2003 gihatagan siya og pwesto o gihatagan siya og opportunity, gihatagan siya og 250 meters square at sa Robinson Mall sa Iloilo. So tungod sa kabarato sa gi-offer, iya na lang gi-grab bisag pa siya kasabot sa iya itukod adto. So kana po si Edgar in job siya, hilig na siya og mga fast food mukaon. So like sa McDonald's at KFC kay kinahan siya ana ang mga business kay dali ra mapadako tungod sa franchising. So kahuna na siya, wala pa jud aside sa mga fast food chain, wala pa jud nag business o nagkuha na fast food chain nga pang Filipino style. So like chicken barbecue. So moto naka-idea niya nga moto iya itukod adto sa Robinson Mall. So moto gitawag niya og mang inasal kasi hilagay nun muna siya ang Mr. Barbecue. Sa hilagay nun ang word ang mang inasal. So kung sa English pa muna siya ang Mr. Barbecue. So tong December 2003 gitukod na ni Edgar ang pinakauna nga branch sa Mang Inasal. So pumutok og gipilahan pod kini kay tungod lagi sa iya gi-offer nga Filipino style og unlimited rice. So mo ang gusto sa mga Filipino. Then tungod sa hingsikat na kini kaayo, napansin ni sa Jollibee Corporation. So tung pagka 2010 gipalit ang 70% sa Mang Inasal sa Jollibee Corporation sa halagang 3 billion. So tungod ato, that's the reason why nga nahimong the youngest billionaire in the Philippines si Edgar siya in job. Pagka 2016 gipalit sa Jollibee Corporation ang nahabilin nga 30% si Mang Inasal sa halagang 2 billion. So tungod ato mas nidako pa ang Mang Inasal nga business o nahimo si Edgar siya sa usa ka wealthiest or richest entrepreneurs in the Philippines. So tungod ato dili jud hadlang ang pagiging dropout college ni Edgar siya o pagiging bata para mahimong successful sa life. Dili tanan tanyag og successful nag-start na as a pobre o sa poor, but naiuban nag-start with privilege, then nawad-an, then him or pong successful in the future. So mo nang story ni Jan Gokongwei Jr. To reach the rag to reach. So the man behind the success of Robinson, GG Summit Holdings, the Cebu Pacific, and the Universal Robina Corporation. So Jan Gokongwei Jr. was born on August 11, 1926 in Xiamen City in Fujian Province in South China, but he grows up in Cebu City. So the family or the parents of Gokongwei is one of the wealthiest sa una. Then kay iya father gaon og movie houses, including the first air-conditioned outside in the Manila. So, Gokongwei is the eldest son among the 6 children. So, kanang naapod siya driver. So, ihatid sundo siya padung siya school, which is the San Carlos University. Gokongwei is one of the top student on his class. So, tungod ato daghan siya friends. And kanang iya friends that on po na niya sa ilang movie houses para librehan niya. Then, but one time, so pagka 13 years old niya, iya father namatay. So, pagkamatay siya parent sa iyang father, ila business kay namatay sad. So at the age of 13, his father died because of typhoid. So tanan niya kalingawan na wala, including their businesses, ilang balay nga dako, sakyanan, and businesses and bank. So, mo tungod ato iya gisisi sa kalibutan nga nang gikuha man ang iya father, including ang iyang kalingawan. Nawala tanan wala sinihan, nawala sa tungod kay nawala lang sinihan, nawala pud ang iyang uban friends. So, mao to na ay time nga gabakta siya og 2 miles away padung siyang iyang eskwelahan. So, mao to reason nihilak siya sa iyang mother, og iyang mother ni response lang, "You must be lucky kinay uban gani nga gabaktas without slippers." Ano sa may imo dapat buhaton nga imong father namatay 10 centavos lang ang naa sa bulsa. So mo to naka-realize siya, bitaw no, unsay akong dapat buhaton. So sukad ato nagtrabaho na siya kauban iyang mama. So iyang mother gipada iyang mga igsuon adto sa China og sila napabilin sa Cebu para magtrabaho. So iyang mother saan ang mga last na niya, then pagkahurot nagtinda sila og mani. So dili man ni sapat para nila, so nag-open sila og stall adto kanang sa, so iyang mother gisanla ang mga alahas nga naa niya. Then pagkahurot ato gatinda sila og kanang mani, then di pa man siya enough, so nagkuan sila og stall sa market para kanang layo sa city para daghan ang mapalit. Wala sila laing kailog. So tungod ato alas 5 pa lang mamata na si Gokongwei kay mag-bike naman siya padung sa market. Then ang iya tinda is sabon, kandila o kanang sinulid. So there na siya nag-start. Maong kana ang iyang gitinda is mo manaysan una, mo na ang permi paliton sa mga tao kay mo ra manay need nila. So taga-adlaw kakita siya og 20 pesos. So una sapat na nila para mapakaon niya iyang manghod og para sa iyang negosyo. Sa katong pesos mo to'y nagtabang niya kung unsa siya karon. Kung niya pa, when I want something, the best person to count on is myself. So mo nang hangtod karon gapadayon gihapon siya. So pagka 1943 gasugod siya padako siyang business, which is by trading from Cebu to Manila. So pagka after World War II nakakita siya og opportunity kauban ang iyang manghod nga si Henry. So kanang naghimo sila ilagi patukod ang Amasya Trading, which is ga-import og sibuyas, harina, second-hand clothes and uban pa. So pagka 1957 nakakita siya og opportunity para mag-manufacture of cornstarch, which is the foundation of JJ Summit. And the story behind the Cebu Pacific is also a nice story kay tungod sa iyang need o iyang dream nga ang mga Filipino makaadto laing lugar with lower price but greater value, iya gitukod ang Cebu Pacific with major airlines nga barato kaysa sa other airlines. So among all that, so maka-inspire jud ang story ni John Gokongwei Jr. no, kay bisan pag mahabagsak ka, dapat jud mo bangon ka para sa gibuhat ni John. Ato bangon ang adlaw nga naay determinasyon ug hunahon nga naay rainbow after the rain. So maging kukumitang tanan ang taong di sumuko.
2,000 years later.
Hello guys, good day. And I am Shala Grace Basan representing about the Greenwich Pizza. Did you know that Greenwich is a pizza na pasta in the Philippines? So it was founded by Cressida Torres in 1971. So Cressida have loved to cook and a passion sa pagluto. And then until one day nga si Cressida prepare og pizza ngadto sa iyahang mga friends. So ang iyang mga friends ingon sa iyahang nga lami daw ang gibuhat ni Cressida. And then moto siya nga nagsugod na siya hunahuna sa pagtukod og business until pod nga ang iyang family mo mi-support na sa iyang business. And then the name Greenwich is a tribute to Torres' first customer, which were students from the private school nga La Salle Green Hills. So nga kana nga school naa siya green color. So girilay ra gyapon ni Cressida ngadto sa ihang eskwelahan nga Green Hills ang pangalan ni Greenwich. So in 1994, Jollibee Corporation acquired 80% of Greenwich shares. Then in 2006, Jollibee bought out the remaining shares of its partner in Greenwich for 384 million. So dali ra ang paspas ang pagkuan sa business ni Cressida Torres. So, giving rise to a new company known as the Greenwich Pizza Corporation. The franchise experienced rapid expansion from the original, imagine 50 ka stores in 1994 to over 240 stores. Then, si Cressida Manggod, born in a modest family. So, growing up, she immediately exposed to a culinary world. So she understood that Filipinos had unique taste, no? Kita mga Pinoy Manggod is ganahan jud ta og mga lamig nga pagkaon. That's all about the Greenwich Pizza, guys. Thank you for listening.
2,000 years later.
My name is Claire Magasilos, and now I discuss the 10 entrepreneurship in the Philippines, but I choose one. And also, his name is Cecilio Kwok Pedro. So, Cecilio Kwok Pedro of Chinese descent was born on 1953 in the Philippines. He took a Bachelor of Sciences in Business Management from Ateneo de Manila. So, Cecilio is used to Aluminum Container Incorporation, which produced the aluminum toothpaste for Procter and Gamble Philippines Refining Company, or now it is called Unilever, and Colgate Palmolive. So, however, environmental concern leads his clients to shift to plastic laminated toothpaste tube. And then, Aluminum Container Incorporation failed and closed its short in 1986 because he put up a Lamanayan Corporation and manufactured toothpaste that was priced lower than 50% his competitor, and although he countered by lowering their brand by 20%. So, Cecilio responded by introducing toothpaste target para sa mga bata para masikat ang iyang kumpanya from the Sesame Street. So, Cecilio brand have made into other market in Asia such as China, Vietnam, and Indonesia. So, Cecilio, his great accomplishment was not limited manufacturing because he also known for his advocacy to help hiring invented, preserve, and find employment in the country. And also, his program include free housing for more than 130 deaf mute staff to than 180 hiring impaired students have received college education through deaf or Deaf Evangelistic Alliance Foundation. So, dako siya tabang sa mga tuan, but mao he nabutang siya sa kay nabutang siya sa 10 mas entrepreneurship news kay ang iyang gipangkuan na murag na sikat, so makatabang sa mga estudyante. Then also makatabang niya makatabang sa estudyante, or di pa sa mga estudyante, or makatabang pa sa laing kumpanya para masikat or masikat. So thank you.
Delicious fruity juice, thanks to Alfredo Yao. Alfredo M. Yao, a businessman and the founder of Zest.O Corporation, was born on November 26, 1943 in Manila, Philippines. He is known for introducing Doypak packaging to the Philippines and also the owner of Zest Airways and involved in banking and real estate. Let's proceed to the humble life of Mr. Yao. What would you do if you lost a parent at a young age and had to support your family? Alfredo Yao was born into the humble family. At the age of 12, his father passed away, leaving his mother to raise him and 6 siblings. As the eldest child, he had to sacrifice his childhood and help his family survive by selling goods on sidewalks. Thanks to relatives' financial help, he was able to attend Mapwa Institute of Technology, but was unable to finish college due to financial difficulties. Let's proceed to the humble life of Mr. Yao. If you were given 3,000 pesos today, what kind of business would you start? At 18 years old, Alfredo took a 30,000 pesos loan from a bank and started a printing business. His business grew successfully, printing packaging materials for different companies. But his biggest breakthrough came when he realized and traveled to Europe in 1979, diving into the discovery of Doypak. Imagine you discovered something new that no one believed in. Would you give up or take a risk? While in Europe, Alfredo Yao saw Doypak, a stand-up pouch made of plastic and aluminum used for packaging. He saw its potential for the Philippine market and tried to introduce it to local juice manufacturers. However, no one was interested in using it. Would you try to create your own product if no one believed in your idea? Instead of letting his discovery go to waste, Alfredo Yao created his own juice brand using Doypak. He experimented with flavors in his own kitchen, ensuring that the juice was tasty, affordable, and easy to refrigerate. Also, parents loved the brightly colored packaging and kids enjoyed the delicious flavors. This was the birth of Zest.O, which later became the leading juice brand in the Philippines. What can we learn from Alfredo Yao's journey? Zest.O became a household name, capturing 80% of the Philippine juice market. Alfredo Yao expanded into airlines, or the Zest Airways, banking and real estate. His story teaches us that success comes from taking risks, believing in your ideas, and never giving up, even when others doubt you. So, opportunities are everywhere. Let's talk about Socorro Ramos. Socorro Cancio Ramos, also known as Nanay Karim, that is widely respected in the business world, was born on September 23, 1923 in Santa Cruz, Laguna, and a founder of National Bookstore. She was known for turning a small bookstore into the largest bookstore chain in the Philippines. But do you think her life back then was good as what she have today? Let's dive into it. Socorro started as a sales lady at Goodwill Bookstore in Escolta, Manila at just 18 years old. Because of her skills and dedication, she was entrusted to manage the business. Later on, she met her husband, Jose Ramos, in the same store, but her parents disapproved of her relationship. So, they sent her back to Laguna. Eventually, she defied the odds, returned to Manila, and married Jose in 1940. If you were to start a business today, what would you sell? In 1940, Socorro and Jose decided to open their own bookstore, selling books and school supplies. The name National came up from the stamp on their cash register, which inspired them. But success wasn't easy. When World War II damaged their store and due to Japanese censorship, they had to shift from selling books to soap and candles. Imagine working so hard to build a business only to lose it. Would you start over? As for the couple, they restarted their bookstore in a small barong-barong outside their home on Avenida. Just when things were improving, a typhoon destroyed their store and their home. What would you do in this situation? Would you give up or try again? Instead of giving up, Socorro and Jose worked even harder and rebuilt everything from scratch. Their perseverance paid off when they built a two-story bookstore over time. National Bookstore became the largest bookstore chain in the Philippines. Today, it has over 2,500 employees and branches nationwide. What is one lesson you've learned from Socorro Ramos' journey? Her story teaches us perseverance, resilience, and determination. Despite war, financial struggles, and natural disasters, she never gave up. Thus, success isn't avoiding challenges, it's about overcoming them.